Okay. How many tables you made, Abel?
There's this one in general.
Did you get to make a table where, for example,
This table structure was made by Manuel. We discussed all the subtopics and added. What I did was with every article, taking my notes and bibliographical notes, not to all of
okay,
them.
okay, one thing, Abel, one thing. But I'm really trying to find how to put it so that it is clear and that might help you with the subsequent
Great,
um,
great.
research you're gonna be doing. Two things actually, please. Very important. It is good to explore what has been previously studied on your topic. It's pretty good. Pay attention to core studies and core authors that you need to mention. It's mandatory. You will never forget talking about people such as Piaget, Vygotsky, Noam Chomsky, because these are the leaders. Even when they have died 50 years ago, they have created a lot of theory that still guide what other people are studying today. However, this, um, when you are conducting a literature review, try to find articles that are recent. Try to find articles that are written in our last 5 years. Okay? Because that way
Okay.
is when you see how the conversation has been evolving up to now, because you are giving a state of the art of the subject. A state of the art. Have you heard that expression, a state of the art? You
Now,
are our state of the art. When you hear in Spanish, cuando ustedes escuchan la expresión el estado del arte de la cuestión o el estado de la cuestión, se refiere a una descripción actualizada del progreso de la discusión que se tiene sobre el tema, del punto de vista científico. Es lo último que se sabe, lo más actualizado, es una palabra más correcta, actualizado, más llano, actualizado. Es el estado del arte de la cuestión, the state of the art. With a literature review, what you try to do is to get a comprehension of not only the history of how they have studied the topic, but also what the state of the art of the thing is, the phenomenon or the problem, up to where they are in this discussion. So that when you are proposing a new study, you make sure that you are contributing to that conversation. Okay. So
more understandable.
I can see your screen now. Would you please show me because I have another thing to say. One other thing.
The references are at the end, of course.
Yeah. Show me the references. 4 pages is nothing, huh? I think that
Yeah.
after 20 articles, you should have written more. What I feel is that you needed to do something, which is the second thing for now. When you see the articles, each article has multiple results, not only one result. Maybe in one article you find one result that is of your interest, but articles answer a minimum of 3 questions, of three research questions. If those questions that they are answering are important to you, one article must have at least 3 results. At least 3 results. But they tend to have more. Imagine that if you have 20 articles, you have 60 results that you can combine among them, and one single result can be combined to other 3, 4, or 5. and that becomes a topic, that becomes a set of ideas that you need to develop into paragraphs.
Much clearer.
So as you combine the results, specific results of one article to all the other specific results of the other articles, you can write different types of paragraphs. You can write paragraphs that define, you can write paragraphs that contrast, you can write paragraphs that with addition, so that they add and say, in addition, another study or multiple studies have shown that motivation is this, this, and that, in parentheses. Study 1, study 2, study 3, study 4, because you have already done that exercises on your table. And that allows you to make sense of the information and write a longer literature review, but not only longer, a well-done literature review that then you can use for a sound research study. You are going to increase your understanding of your topic, and you are more equipped to make decisions when you are deciding on the purpose, research questions, and research methodology, because you have already seen how they have done. Apart from the results from each one of the research studies, you can also pay attention to the methodology they're using. You can pay attention to the instruments, because maybe you can be motivated to use one of the instruments or create a new instrument parting from the questionnaire somebody else has used. Or maybe one study that caught your attention conducted an interview where you say, but what if we conduct this in order to generalize, and we create a questionnaire. So that if that in that study they simply interviewed 5 teachers, and you really like this topic, you say, okay, I'm going to create a questionnaire, and I'm going to send a questionnaire to 1,000 teachers. That is a positivist perspective, because in the positivist perspective, we care more for quantitative studies where you can generalize the results. But you make decisions according to the way you make sense of the articles you are reading.